Magic Man by Norma Hickox. Act 1, Scene 3. Setting. Time is the fall of the year 2099 in the halls of wisdom. The curtain opens with some students entering, right, in groups and some alone. Some are already seated or are standing around talking. The professor is at his desk. At rise, Hara enters, right, and takes a seat in front. Lisan enters, right, walks past him, looking around for a seat, and stumbles over his foot. She lands in his lap. Immediately, lights start flashing, musical tones ring, and lights focus on a scene at right front of stage, while dimming out on the classroom scene. A man and woman dressed in Quaker clothes are standing beside a grave. A minister is holding a book.
Ashes to ashes, and dust to dust. Amen.
He closes his Bible and walks back a few steps and stands with bowed head.
Sarah.
He takes her arm and steps forward slightly.
I don't think I'll ever get over the death of our Betsy.
Oh, Hank, I won't either. She meant so much to both of us. It's all my fault. My carelessness caused her death. If I had watched her more closely while I was working in the cornfield instead of daydreaming, she wouldn't be dead now.
Oh, Sarah. How could you know a chicken was going to wander into the cabin and wake her up? That never happened before. And I'm the one who left the door ajar enough for the chicken to be able to get in. And also to let Betsy be able to push it open. I'm also the one who should have seen to it that the cover on the well was more secure.
Now, Hank, we've got to stop blaming ourselves and accept it was the will of God.
They turn and walk away, both sobbing. The lights dim to a blackout. The lights come back to bright on the classroom scene. Hara and Lisan appear to be in a trance for a second or two. Then Hara sits up straight with a start, and Lisan slips off his lap onto the floor. Hara jumps up and helps her to her feet. She is acting dazed, rubbing her eyes and shaking her head.
Hi, my name is Hara. Did you just see anything odd?
Yes, I certainly did. I really don't understand what happened. My name is Lisan.
She holds out her hand, and Hara takes it and drops it quickly, as if he had been burned. The professor raps on the desk.
Okay, class. We're just meeting for a few minutes today. We'll get down to serious business tomorrow. I want to remind you that the Historical Cultural Fair will be taking place soon, and this is the first project you will undertake as part of this class. You will all be assigned a specific country and time period to build your display around. If anyone needs help with costumes or anything else, I'll be in my office from 8 to 8:30 each morning. See me then. These projects need to be as authentic as possible. There's a wealth of information available on the microfilm library also. That'll be all. Have a nice weekend.
The professor gathers up his books and exits right, as the students stand and gather in groups, talking. Lisan stands and turns to Hara.
I knew I was really excited about taking this course, but I didn't think I was that excited to fall on top of you. I mean, I'm sorry.
That's alright, I don't think anymore about it. Maybe I tricked you on purpose. Just joking, of course.
I still don't understand what happened. I'm really majoring in dance and the arts, but I've been so curious about the history of planet Earth, about how it all began.
Jasek enters right, comes over to where Hara is standing.
There you are! I was afraid you had left already. What kept you so long?
Lisan gathers up her books and moves to exit right, but stops and talks to some other students. She keeps turning around, watching Hara. Jasek and Hara walk towards the front of the stage. Hara is still acting spaced out.
What's wrong with you, Hara? Are you all right?
I think so. I guess I am. I don't really know. See that girl over there?
He nods towards Lisan.
When she came into the room, everything went crazy. I saw this vision of she and I standing at the grave of a child. Our child. We were dressed in real funny looking clothes.
Lisan exits right.
I wonder what it all means. I know she saw it too and was as upset by it as I am.
You must have had a flashback to a previous life with her. Can you remember anything more about it?
No, but I get a funny feeling just looking at her.
Jasek sits in the front seat as the music starts.
I feel as if I've known her forever.
Curtain. End of scene 3.